Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sekejap, kita share dulu live kita macam biasa. Salah. Okay, let's go. Kita.
Tak payah kacau hidup aku. Bagi aku main pasal lah.
Ya, kacau hidup aku. Bagi aku main pasal. Udah sampai selamat guys. Welcome to the stream by the way. Sekejap. Kita nak try CR man. Kita nak try CR. Adrian Puh. Lemak. Nasi kutub sama. Hari ni kita nak try new CR. Nak tengok. Tak nak. Oh, dalam tu. Let's go. Kita try CR baru duk. Uish. Meta ni lain macam ni. Alah. Tegas je duk. Kita gas je. Pancikan. Defend. Kasih layak. Baru sampai selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to follow, like and share. Kita juga live di YT. Boleh pergi check out kita punya YT YNZM. Kalau tak jumpa boleh tekan link di bio. Nak friendly boleh check out kita punya bio juga.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is
Samuel
tribal
Iteo.
and it has aroused the most primal of
Laju
instincts in so
ni.
many of us. And we
Kena
are
sasa
glad
dulu
to
kita
have
tu.
you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense
Saya tak
of
pakai-
expectation as
tak
to
pakai Davids.
universal contentment.
Alamak, opponent
The
saya pula
Emirates
ramai yang pakai
embraces
Davids.
Arsenal once more. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Del Piero. That's really well manoeuvred.
Wih, tak dapat cu. Mana?
Here comes the corner. And we have
Alamak.
our very first corner.
Tak ada left footed sia. Alah selalunya bola dia.
Arsenal have the chance to
Aduh.
go the other way. Davids.
Aus.
That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Bola dulu
And he
duduk.
was quick to react.
Duduk. Lama duduk.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Main. Ish, tak dapat.
And it's Veron.
Baron.
Well,
Orang pakai Veronin. Sedap kan?
Italian football. You're talking Bergamy? Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline,
Bola
he makes it all
mo.
look
Aus, thank you for the light Aus.
incredibly dogged and
Mak
determined.
datang Aus.
Roberto Carlos. Nice physical
Alah
challenge.
ref. Bola kot.
Surely a foul. Free kick.
Dia main dekat. Tapi bohong.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nedved. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Hullet. Nedved. He's got tall. And it's come
Let's
back out to
go.
him. He's delivered all right.
Udah saja saya balik ke stream guys. Welcome to the stream.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively
Kulito.
knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Alamak. Rushing
So the
sangat lah.
first goal of the game.
Tak cukup
Well, that
cukup
gives them
santai.
the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Roberto Carlos
dapat
kept
dia
his eye
bola
on
tu.
it, and he's there.
Dah Mataus.
And it's Del Piero. Pinches it
Anak
off
pergi
him.
mana dia Piero? Good je dia Piero.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet.
Tak lepas Mat. Dia
Driven
Piero tak
forward.
ready lah untuk
Fighting looking ball that.
receive bola tu.
Del Piero
Alamak,
is going to be disappointed with that.
Mataus.
And it's Eto.
Yes sir.
Hullet.
Wih, sangkut dah.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Davids.
Alamak.
That
Alamak.
is a great pick out.
Done.
Davids showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No
Alah.
way through.
Bola tak
Are
pergi
certainly playing
dengan
with
betul
an
lah
intense
guys.
focus in executing their
Alamak,
plan
aduh.
here.
Hit Dudu.
Araujo. Davids. Well timed, excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score
Oh,
is
lajunya.
1-0. Well, he's
Laju
looking
gila
at the
gaffer tang. Cross
referee,
kick dia
and
betul
the
lah.
referee is shaking his head. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been flat
Penalty.
there. Foul right
Penalty.
on the edge of the
Let's
box.
go.
It could go either way here. So a
Sikit tinggi betul lah.
big chance
Dia tengah
now
try
from
Dudu
12
baru
yards.
ni.
So this to extend their lead.
Tak masuk asal ni. Dia dah baca dah. Aku kata dah.
Pulls off a sensational save.
Dodo. Aduh,
He
punca
has
lah Dodo.
spurned it.
A cool head
Memang
was
boleh
needed
baca
there,
bola
and
tu.
we got anything but.
It's their second corner of the game.
Silap lah, patutnya bagi je Guli ambil.
Aku dah break mudok break.
Ha? Dah mudah break. Itu lah tu. Aduh, sempat nak fikir lah nak break.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Asal Dodo tak dapat bola tu.
Looks to clip it forward.
Wih,
He
baik.
can run onto that.
What the ball. Sabar.
Lovely feet.
Alamak.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a
Tak ada siapa-siapa nak ajar saya test cancel ke duk.
So he's plotting something.
Ajarlah saya test cancel tu. Saya tengok tutorial yang Jepun tu buat tak faham gila.
Aku
pun Shweti faham.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful
Tengok
lot
orang
wrong,
buat
to be honest.
macam
Kim
best
ambil
je.
ejar.
Ha? Abe tak masuk dah lah saya.
Veron with the short one.
Buat timing tak betul tu.
That's a throw.
Kena habis ajar kena habis ajar Ada tengok yang video tu tapi tak faham ah. So ni dia buat sebab tak nampak dia punya controller kan. Oh lah, saya tak buat controller saya lah hari ni.
But ultimately there was no way through.
Apa benda dia Piero hantar bola macam tu.
Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos.
Nice interception. His positioning was
Apa?
spot on. Araujo calmly anticipates. And here's Royce.
Ya Allah.
Shot could be on. Del Piero.
Hai, Del Piero ni buat hal lah guys.
Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, tak potong.
Defending
Tidak
of the
memotong di situ.
desperate variety.
Alah, peganglah dulu.
Eto. Oh, that's well spotted. Araujo. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's picked it. Batistuta!
Masuk. Nasib baik.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Two up and threatening to pull
2
clear.
biji dah Batistuta kita ni.
That
Fanchon.
is so good. Such sharp skills and the first half is done.
Patutnya 3 gol dah. Aduh, hai, kenapa tak masuk penalty tadi tu. Tu sampai selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Nak friendly boleh check out kita punya bio guys Ya, nak friendly boleh check out bio guys.
Entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That gets things going for the second half. He
Alamak.
steps in, and that's the end of that.
Ni punca ni.
Eto. Rijkaard
Hai kat.
and Mateus.
Ui, jauh lah
That is a
Mateus.
little undercooked.
Asal boleh je kamu hantar bola. Juventus. Tak ada lah. Rodo pun tak ada nak ambil bola tu.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet.
Oi,
Played right into his path.
cek orang belakang.
Shapes to shoot.
Ay.
The second half off to a spectacular start. And that will
Yang
surely
kita
go
rushing
down
sangat
as
ni.
one of the easiest goals he could ever
Skut.
score.
Really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And Batistuta!
Ui, tepat kira kapal punya gol.
That is very close.
That's a great effort.
Oh,
There was
yang-
very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Boleh.
Del Piero. Del Piero!
Ui, baik keeper dia.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Baik siap keeper dia.
That's been drilled forward. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Now it's Batistuta. And the shot!
Baik siap keeper.
Oh, he's been caught
Aduh,
on it
sakit
here.
tu.
Bergomi.
Keeper dia perform pula. Kena bola
Royce.
dalam D-box lah saya rasa. High ball. Eto number 7 ni.
Batistuta. Hullet gets a good foot in there. Del Piero.
Alamak.
Check
Tak full
getting this
bola
one
gulik tu.
clear. That was good
Baron.
pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Nedved!
Weh, baik keeper dia.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Ish. Tak nak masuk bola tu.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Royce. Batistuta. Oh, what a pass!
Alamak, kenapa nak masuk situ lagi dulu?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hullet. Batistuta. There's the
Let's
shot!
go.
And it's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sekejap, saya nak tarik keluar. Striker ni left footed, right footed lah. Alah, opo gerak mat. Opo gerak pula. Arasan, thank you for the like. Selamat datang. Welcome to the stream by the way. Opo gerak lah guys. Mana yang belum subscribe kita punya YT channel, pergi subscribe sekarang guys. Boleh subscribe juga saya punya YT, nama yang sama YNZM. Kalau nak tengok view landscape boleh pergi tengok dekat YT guys. Dekat TikTok ni boleh tengok vertical je. Fafa Gaming Fafa Gaming mat. Ada gaming tu. Skok. Kita nak try dodo baru ni. Dodo ni dodo apa Dodo national selection ke apa? Crossover turn, heading, long range shooting, knuckle, first time shot, penalty specialist. Puih, tak masuk pun tadi. Oppo kita main macam mana? Ui, Sorlot ke? Member main Sorlot, mat. Sekejap. Sorlot. Sorlot ni kepala bahaya.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0.
Ashraf Hakimi ambil Asyik lah kakak. Macam bola tengah je. Aduh.
And he's buried it. 1-0. A time for a cool head.
Macam tu je kena free kick. Free kick
That's
penalty.
a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Wih, lajunya.
So the game's first
Tengah dia compact
significant
tu.
moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a little off target.
Kita punya ni macam loss ni. Weh, kuatlah sikit.
Olise, he's got the shot away. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Batistuta. He rises. This time, surely. He's scored. And the lead lost.
Sekarang ni dia macam tak main crossing kan. Macam
And analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not
Pokoknya
complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chile ni mark Swallow ni
That has
dia tinggal tempat tu.
certainly made things
Tinggi sangat.
interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Face to face with shapes to shoot.
Dodo pula skor. Mantap.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so
Dodo
impressive.
baru mat sedap tu.
From the moment he got involved, he looked
Yeah.
as if he'd go all the way.
Dia
Terrific.
rap. Looking rap.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Terrific
Allah.
header. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Step up the game. Tiba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fiddles it through.
Bagi siapa?
Kunde calmly
Konde.
anticipates. And the counter is on.
Polisi.
Now it's Del Piero.
Ref. Tak full
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Paredes
Alah.
kept aware, and
Tidak
it is
masuk
reclaimed
betul-betul
easily.
di kawasan yang sepatutnya.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty
mana?
loose pass.
Bagi siapa tu?
Rice. Surlot. Olise.
Olise.
Mateus. Hakimi
Matayus
cuts
dua
it
kali
out.
dah tu Matayus oi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a
kena.
side that...
Shot a goal.
Ui, looks keeper.
And
What a
again,
save.
The keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner.
Ya Allah.
Surlot. Chance.
Bahaya lah main macam tu.
Albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alah.
Nicely weighted ball.
Kabri, alamak.
Now, what about a
Assalamualaikum.
counter-attack?
Waalaikumsalam.
He's played him through.
Selamat datang, Cap.
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Pendeknya kaki
Yeah, the idea
hang.
was right. The delivery wasn't. They can
So Mataus
revisit that
kita ni
further
dah
on.
ni lah guys. Dah macam overuse lah.
Now it's Batistuta.
Allah slow
That
sangat.
is a little undercooked. Pedri, and now the breakaway. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Jalan Cap, selamat datang Cap.
Nedved. Ball played for Rijkaard.
Alamak. Tengah try dua-dua baru ni.
Disappointed with that. Araujo.
So far macam
Mateus.
okey lah.
And it's Gullit.
Allah.
Defending there, they've slammed the
sampai,
door in
boy.
the faces of the opposition. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Parut.
Alexander-Arnold. Pedri.
Alexander Arnold. Bahaya lah main macam ni.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Ay, jangan fancy macam gitu tu.
Figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that. And quickly.
Allah. Baru sampai selamat datang
The
guys.
less
Welcome
said
to the
about
stream.
that pass, the better.
Mataus kita macam lost je ni.
Olise. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Bola jauh sikit.
Well, he is slightly
Boy
undercooked that
10.
one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have... And Del
Aduh, Del Piero.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Tak dapat nak
looked sharp
mempermainkan
there, didn't
namanya
he?
itulah
That's
guys.
very well played.
It's a mighty
Oh.
effort.
Sikit
Their
lagi.
attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
Hey,
a
boy.
bit
Ui,
disappointed with
Sorlot.
that, Peter. You would have fancied him.
And it's been given away. And he's picked out the run.
Alah. Kena
And
pula
for a
badan dia.
moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Big header.
Oh lemak ada pula blocker
And
kat
he's
situ.
heaved it away. And we hit half-time.
We
Oh,
hit
what a
half time.
comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Sekejap, saya
Well, give me a
punya
moment to get my
Mataus
breath
ni
back.
macam
What a
agak
super
lost lah
half
eh.
Football, incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little
Aiko.
in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Just
2
a quick
goals to 1.
announcement. It is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution on the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Substitution on the fields. Uish.
Number 10.
Bahayanya main macam tu.
Valverde,
Hey, tak sampai.
Batistuta. Coming on the
Rice.
field.
That's good.
Rice.
pressing.
Oh,
Really
Declan
squeezing
Rice.
Everything.
Valverde. Number 37. Bale. Number 26.
Pedri,
Tak dapat mat.
Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale.
Bagi siapa?
Rice does well to get it back.
Kaut.
Olise,
Baik.
and it's Bale.
Kuatnya.
And that's gone
Kuat
behind
sangat
for
lah.
a goal kick.
Nazrin no, selamat datang. Apa dia yang lambat sangat?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Allah mau duduk.
Out. Rice.
Sudah. Hai.
And he welcomes it in.
Olise.
Good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chiellini.
Ya Allah.
Well,
And
Peter,
then-
just see here how a
Gila
lot
ni.
of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Wih rap.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
Tak dapat.
counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pull it. Nedved. Played back in.
Allah
Well
hai.
played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Attendance for this match was 29,830.
Now it's Stoichkov. Pull it.
Alah senangnya dia ambil.
Rafinha.
Ui.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jus ya.
And he's on his way. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Allah.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to
Tak
hold on to
pergi
the
lah bola
ball,
tu,
but
guys.
eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and
Kuatnya.
the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alexander-Arnold.
Pedri. Kita terlalu fancy lah.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Bale. That is a great pick out. There's the shot!
Ui, tak dapat cok.
Pull it. And it's Rijkaard.
Ui, range cut.
Looking for the run.
Kenapa hilang
So
bola?
what can they make of this?
Ui, nasib
Here's a
baik.
man adored by many, even deified by
Ya,
some. Rafinha.
ya.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ya Allah,
easy
Stenkov.
pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Aduh, tak sampai ya.
Shade too heavy.
Tanzino selamat
Keeper can
datang.
pick that up.
If they want to counter, they
Wahai,
could
yo
do
ni
with
main macam
more
ni.
speed.
No, he's not getting
Oh,
past him
Lord.
there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and
Bodoh
under the
kita
cosh. That
dapat
had
nak
to
ke?
be spot
Dodo
on,
masih
and
steady
it
jap.
was.
Dodo biar lah. Kalau kita nak try Dodo kita ni, racikan sendiri. So far okey, cuma kurang dapat bola. Tak boleh nak letak dia dekat tepi sebab ball control tak cun. Sedap ke Ronaldo baru tu? Setakat saya pakai 2 game ni okey lah. Cuma tak ada ball control je lah, kurang
So,
sikit.
changes on both sides,
Coming on
actually.
the field is
Yang ni saya naikkan dia punya speed.
Alexander-Arnold. And the
substitution.
pass is
Nampak?
intercepted.
Saya naikkan speed dia sikit.
Cruyff works it forward.
Stenkov.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ui, lambat.
Now there's a fine ball.
Saya racik sendiri Dodo ni.
Yamal.
Saya
Well, it's a nice
naikkan dia
idea,
punya
but the
speed sikit.
execution was lacking. And
Ui,
that has
lambat.
left him in a heap.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.
Oh, that is
Selamat
good.
datang, guys.
Super running, sharp
Bantu
movement. Came up
tap-tap screen
against a
dulu,
defender,
share
though, who was
dulu.
ever so determined.
Ui, takkan kena. Ledan keeper.
Solid! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus
Ui,
from the
apa
keeper,
tu?
and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Wish. Yamin.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Araujo.
Ya Allah. What are you doing,
Oh, he's
Arhu?
onto this. Oh, well played, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Alah, hai. Cukup-cukup bersahaja kat situ pula dah.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. And it's Cruyff.
Lambat dah, Prof.
The referee's
Red.
awarded a free kick.
Shot terus lah. Ke jauh. Stoin kau Dia boleh tukar lagi ke? One side left one side left.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well,
21.
there is some activity down on the
Where?
touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Well, I
Ui,
think he'll
masuk lah bola tu.
undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final
Beep,
third with
beep.
his passing range.
And time
Let's
is
go.
up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Dua-dua tu saya
What a
tak auto-locate,
turnaround.
saya
Victory
racik
from the jaws
sendiri.
of defeat.
So bila racik sendiri ni kadang sedap, kadang tak sedap lah. So jangan tengok dua-dua saya naikkan dia punya speed. Saya naikkan speed dia, saya kurangkan attacking awareness dia. Saya balancekan finishing, heading, set pieces tackling dengan curl. Lepas tu saya naikkan dia punya kicking power. So far okay lah. Dah 3 game 2 gol. Okay lah kan. 3 game 2 gol. Cuma dia tak ada macam apa yang kita boleh letak dekat dia. Belum ada kalah. Belum ada kalah maksudnya. Ni apa ni? Skill. Kita ada one touch pass tak? One touch. Ada satu. Apa lagi ya? Kita perlu letak kepada seorang Dodo, Naka, long range, outside color. Sekejap, dia punya curl berapa 83 je. Gamemanship. Kita letak gamemanship lah saya rasa. Sebabnya bila ada gamemanship ni senang dapat fall. Sebab dia main saya Raika. Terupas lah tengok. Dia terupas tak? Terupas. Walaupun passing dia kurang, tapi tak puas lah. Kan? Passing, lepas. Apa tadi? Gamemanship Last lah kalau ada, kalau tak ada nanti kita cari skill gamemanship tu. Pas gamemanship ni bagusnya bila mana kena body boleh dapat fall. Lemak tak ada. Dah, baiklah kita. Mari kita teruskan perjuangan kita. Tak ada kalah lagi. Oh yalah, sebab baru 2 game. Saya start kat game Arsenal tadi. So hari ni untuk live stream hari ni baru 2 game. Ni baru nak masuk game yang ketiga. First game tadi opponent lari. So game tu tak habis, menang free. MDK United, Iniesta, Rozia. Bila Yong. Kita rehatkan kita punya Mataus. Sebabnya Mataus kita ni dah 2 game macam ke laut sikit. So santai-santai jap.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a
We are
truly
all
entertaining
set.
one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a
Bismillah.
grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Holding in.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly
Oi,
special.
lajunya.
The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive.
Tak payah
sense of
pergi kot
occasion.
tu. Santai je. Set
Things
pula.
have got underway here pretty promptly.
Alamak, terlajak.
Into a promising move.
Main.
Fitz.
Lorian Ritz.
Palmer. Oh,
Buanglah bola tu.
finish.
Ya
And
Allah.
it's a goal.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't
Tak
be
nak pilih
surprised
bola lah,
because
guys.
his
Luis
instinct for
Begia, thank you for the
doing
like.
this is incredible.
Well,
Tak nak
it's taken a
buang
big
bola.
deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Ni pun tak nak
But it
buang
just
bola lah,
petered
guys.
out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's well spotted.
Mana tu? Lucio, thank you for the like. Wish. Kena ni, Mat.
He's in plenty of space here.
Barak Stelia.
Chance!
Weh, tak nak ambil bola tu duk.
He's done it! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Awas sangat ni kena
That
biji.
was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So that's two now without... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there!
Sur.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Wish, mana orang kat sini?
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback.
Son Heung-min!
Weh, Son
It's loose.
Heung-min.
Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Tak dapat bola tu.
De Jong.
Eh,
Kvaratskhelia.
ya.
Oh, well played.
Ya ilah tak ambil bola.
Pass has been well
Saya tak ambil
intercepted.
bola tu duk.
Palmer. Oh,
tak
easy
sampai.
pickings there. And it's Cancelo.
Cancelo.
Nedved. Now it's Del
Oh,
Piero.
awal sangat.
That has been cut short. De Jong has given away a free kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
La ilaha illallah.
Kvaratskhelia.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of
Tak
time
nak
left
ambil
yet.
lah bola tu.
Spread neatly, engages and forces him off the ball. Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Nedved succumbs
Correct.
to the pressure. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it
Yeah.
through?
Tak dapat lah, guys.
Palmer,
Palmer.
and here's Son Heung-min looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Weh,
Oh, that was
dia main low
vital.
cross je.
Nedved, and they can counter here. Now it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh,
Oi, tak
shooting
masuk.
chance! Oh, nearly, but
Nearly.
nearly is nothing.
Nearly
he
is
may have
nothing.
snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Padahal boleh je Del Piero tu score kan. Tapi tak
Casemiro.
ada space.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter.
Pendek lah kaki
particularly
kau
from those
Balbade.
guys up front.
Federico.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies
Sure, sure,
the
sure, sure.
others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Ya Allah,
Every single player
Roho. Dia
is
buat dah
committed
Roho
to the
kita ni
press,
guys.
and there simply
Baik.
no way out.
Roho kita dah start buat hal guys.
Pull it. Vardiol does really
Aduh,
well to win the ball back.
Federico.
Nedved.
Eh.
And that
Federico.
interception was
Taiknya Federico.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they couldn't read.
Weh, check.
And he's
Jangan
had
buat
it
hal, Cek.
nicked away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong. Araujo
sebab-
does well to get it back. And it's Batistuta. Oh,
Alamak.
Red, nice interception.
Patutnya bola lambung eh.
Palmer is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Siapa mat?
Makes the interception.
Adam
Time
smack
perhaps for one
in.
last twist before half time.
Wish, kena main macam tu je.
It through.
Cai.
João Cancelo finds himself offside.
Hai bol. Tak dapat bola tu.
Interesting ball. That is good alertness.
Aduh,
That's a sweet
hai.
ball, that. Valverde. And it's played forward. You
Tahu
won't be
mat.
happy with that one. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves
Apa
the
yang
contest.
melambungkan bola tu begitu boy?
And the shot! He's got a goal!
Tenang sangat dia score.
And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that... And the whistle goes for half-time.
Whistle goes to half time. Asal pula body saya tak ni ah. Tak jadi. Samakan jap dia punya positioning ni. Jangan ngaut sangat ni. Eh. Tiga satu mat.
Substitution on the field.
Try lagi.
Number 20, Federico Valverde.
Federico Balbade.
Number 19, Mateus.
Mateus.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target.
Ay,
Get back
kuat
on
sangat.
terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Berbahaya.
Del Piero. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia. For Palmer. Oh, we expected better and so did he. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Weh, bergegar ni apa hal ni?
And he cuts out the
Apa
supply.
benda lah hang buat tu?
Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Del Piero. And
Uish,
no, that was never
Del
going to
Piero.
make it. And here's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. And the finish!
Dan duduk.
No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
It's good.
And yes, it's him again.
Lauren Ritz.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Aduh, Del Piero ni buat hal lah.
Well, they've got it again.
Lah. Datang sini ke?
Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Free di depan tu
Just a
jatuh.
talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dia kena je free kick ni. Yoming pula ambil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, a
Kena ni,
genuine
Mat.
chance to increase the lead. Son Heung-min! And he's managed to get rid.
Apa?
Opts for safety. No way
Alah.
through.
Boleh ni awak yang slow sangat bola hang tu. Kena.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oi. Wih, tak dapat.
He's got the shot away! And now a sudden chance to
Apa yang dia
counter.
gila ambung bola tu duk?
Wits! Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball
Ui,
and
rep.
the game.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee
Apa benda
will soon
lah kau hantar
change his
bola macam tu,
status.
Ranshkat. Oi, Ranshkat.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Maju je.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Wits.
Rates.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Quality ball. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Allah.
And for a moment you
Apa yang
felt
kita
that was
rushing
going
sangat ni,
somewhere,
Duk?
but they'll have to go again. He could be in here. Palmer
Allah.
picks it up out wide.
Terlepas pula dah.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
And he did make it.
Corner number 3 coming up. João Cancelo with the short one.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to
Ai.
bed, but will they?
Taunya bola tu Aroho.
Wits.
Tu.
De Jong.
Sekejap, saya baca. Panjang sangat tu. Sekejap.
And it's Bale. Nedved has it out wide and in
Allahu
space.
Akbar.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It is looking
Tak saya
like
baca
the
Irfan
end.
Saya
If
baca,
anything's going to happen, it's got to happen
Tengah
now.
fokus.
Well,
Tengah kena
it's
ni
looking
sahabat.
like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Mbappe. Mbappe!
Wih, ya Allah.
Gullit. Mateus. Gullit has created one goal already.
Allah.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Uish.
Well, that's clear cut.
Bang nak
It's
tanya
a
ID
free
Krami
kick.
Mobile boleh ke connect kau dekat komputer atau tak boleh. Irfan Syarif Rashid tak boleh.
Number 4.
Sebab dia punya platform dengan server dia tak sama.
Number 16.
So memang tak boleh. So kalau nak main dekat PS ataupun dekat PC kena buat account baru. Baik bang, terima kasih. Sama-sama Irfan. Ada idea lah kita nak score ni guys. Aduh hai. Banyak chances kita tak convert.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Nedved.
Aduh, jauh berkaki pula.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just
3
cannot
minutes,
get
man.
away. Mbappe!
3 minutes, mate. 3 minutes.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a
Kalah
few
ni.
pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Passing is great chance. Oh, it's fallen
Let's go.
loose again. He scored.
Wih, nak kena ada super sub juga yang tolong kita tu.
And he's only too grateful to cap.
Let's go.
And that will be the final act.
Baik.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect?
Turun lah sikit kan. Walaupun draw. Tak apa tu. Kalau kalah tu banyak pula dipotong kan. Suji. Oh, baru nak start. Suji. Min Jamal. Gabriel Batistuta. Lupa nak buat kat luar. Let's go. Sampai semangat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Ya.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this.
Ya
It
Allah.
feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all... Batistuta!
Ya Allah.
Excellent interception. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder,
Lah, dia tak main dua-dua
what is
balik
today's
bola
show?
tu.
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing
Alah.
a threat up front.
Awak sangat
bound
anu tu.
to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Palmer.
Palmer dingin.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta. There he goes, motoring forward.
Oh tu ref.
Well, the defence proved
Batistuta nak buat
infallible
apa?
then.
Nak passing
That won't
ke?
be the last
Dia
they'll
nak
see of him.
Dia nak shooting tadi tu ah. Dia nak shooting tadi.
Pull it. Good, strong midfield running here. He's had a shot.
Alamak.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation.
Dah ilah saya tak ambil.
Palmer. Rice. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Batistuta. It's Cristiano
Oi.
Ronaldo!
Lalu bang aku masuk lagi. Mantap.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Pull it.
Hai, kenapa ke belakang
Whether
gila?
he had
Holy.
in mind, that was not it. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Nedved. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Del Piero.
Alamak, Del Piero.
Odo.
Aduh.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Kenapa
stand by
pergi
for the
sebelah
early ball,
sana?
the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Tries a shot.
Well, he
Aduh.
got rid because he was under pressure.
Palmer plays the game a step ahead of
Aus, ref.
almost anyone.
Tak kenal. Jangan tanyalah kenal ke tak kenal. Awak masuk les saya baru sekali dua. Tanya kenal tak kenal. Memang tak kenal lah cerita dia. Kita bukan pernah jumpa.
He slid
Nak
in
kenal
and
tak
that has
kenal.
raised the temperature on the touchline.
Masuk les baru sekali dua. Tanya kenal tak kenal. Apa benda? Bukannya kita hari-hari jumpa. Dan les saya ni bukannya seorang dua je yang masuk.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
Macam-macam jenis orang masuk.
Palmer.
Janganlah tanya kenal tak kenal tu.
Jamal. Great work on
Just
the
enjoy the
overlap.
show.
That is a brilliant interception.
Lambat.
And smartly reclaimed.
Alamak.
Now it's Batistuta.
Allah.
Changes it with that pass.
Silap lah guys. Patutnya bola tu kita
He's
lambung
played
je.
it through. Oh, Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Done delicately.
Oh, ikutnya.
Delightful ball.
Kuat sangat.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tak dapat.
Otto.
Aduh.
Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Tak dapat.
Oh, great play.
Cross.
Looking for
Ui,
the
tak nak
runner.
cross.
There's the hit.
Ui, baik.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Duduk tak apa bola.
And it's Neymar.
Ui.
Nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it
Ai
all.
bola tu bahayanya.
Piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kalau kita ni banyak bertahan jadi daripada
It's Batistuta.
skor ni.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That is lovely. Mateus. Rijkaard. And here's Del Piero.
Allah.
It's loose now and they want to
Awal
get it
sangat lah dia
back.
datang.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to
Just a quick
penetrate.
reminder today,
And so we
please
reach the
refrain
break,
from
and the
parking
game
outside
remains
this stadium.
goalless.
Thank you very much for your
And
cooperation.
we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through.
Duduk sangat lah bola tu duduk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Alamak. Saya duduk masuk macam tu.
Cleared without complication. Rijkaard. Thuram. Passing is crisp
Ya
and sharp.
Allah. Benda dah tak boleh masuk.
Otto. And here's
Kau pergi
the chance
masuk
to
juga passing.
counter. He's looking to set free a
Crossing
runner.
kah? Saya yang
Oh,
ada
that's
rambut
neat.
hitam.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Aduh, sedih sangat duduk.
And here's Del Piero.
Oh, great feat that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Ui, tak dapat.
No amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Not the best distribution from the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, the shot could be on
Ui.
here. Cristiano
Aduh.
Ronaldo! Otto attempts a
Aduh.
clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Otto.
Aduh. Maximo aduh.
Jamal. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Fired deep to big header.
Alah.
Really well taken goal.
Bola macam
That
tu
is a
masuk.
fine
Oh.
goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with
Ni main dekat
great
phone ke?
stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his
Kat
head to the
PC
ball.
bang. Ini football PC bang. Jauh beza dengan phone. Nak pula dia skor.
Substitution on the field.
Substitution on the field.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the
Cristiano
game here.
Ronaldo.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Allah.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Number 26.
Rice,
Bajunya
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction.
Zamorano.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look,
Win the ball.
they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and
Alah.
they're set on using it.
Dia potong macam tu je.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Baik.
Well, that's down to a
Kena ni.
simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Janganlah heading macam tu duk. Out. Tak keluar lagi.
In again. Oh,
Ui,
smashing
baik keeper.
header.
What a save from the
Belgium are
goalkeeper.
desperately trying to regain the
Alamak,
momentum.
hai,
and
bagi
they've
siapa
certainly
tu?
upped the supply.
Great chance. Sticks it away.
Tak dapat lah bola tu.
And this is getting
Kan
better
elok.
and better.
Sama je.
Yeah, the pass was
Makan
bang
elok.
on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Kau ada rezeki lah nak score.
Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that
Ya Allah,
interception
Gullit.
was most
Boleh yang
necessary.
agak sulit
He
di situ.
read that really well and stopped it.
Ambil kurang.
He's had it nicked away. And it's Bale. Pull it. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh lama Zamo.
Neymar.
Kenapa nak kena touch dulu bola tu Zamo?
And here's Stoichkov. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. There's the shot.
Oi, tak dapat tu.
Cleared without hesitation. He's having a go.
Kerak.
That's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Dan nak comeback pun. BGM tak dapat
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their
4,
second corner of the game.
Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Johan Cruyff.
Johan Cruyff.
Nedved plays it short. Finds himself. He gets big.
Ui, baik.
And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 3 coming up. Bale goes
Alah.
short.
Lambat sangat nak tolak bolanya
has the chance to go
pun.
the other way.
Ish. Pacui.
In with the challenge.
Okay.
And that has left him in a heap.
Tak dapat.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that.
Ya
It all started
Allah.
well enough. Well read. Nice interception.
Teruk gila pasal game ni.
It's really well cleared.
Eh?
And here's Cruyff. Zamorano. And the shot. He's got a goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Game on.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Allah.
This is threatening to become a really good
Bagus
game.
Ref.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become
Angkut pula bola
over-eager
tu.
in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Ui.
Neymar.
Ya. Kan tu.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
No cross. Alamak.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need
tak
to
sampai
manage
lah.
this to secure the win now.
Aduh, hai. Cangkui.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts.
Bola lah dulu, Bat. Apa yang hang laju sangat nak
Tackle
kedep, ya
was
Allah.
certainly sturdy. Nuno Mendes.
Ada ni. Tak dan lah. Ui, senang dia turn.
Chance!
Usai keeper. Last attack. Jangan hilang.
Oh, good read.
Alah.
That's great
Massimo
positioning. So
Odor.
good from him.
Bale. Thuram wins the duel this time. Bale. Nedved.
Alah, tak dan lah guys.
And there goes the final whistle.
Masa
Well, this
mencemburui
was a game
kita.
they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen
Please
today
be
then, Jim?
reminded that
Well,
drinking
the
is
game
only
plan
allowed
for
in
me...
Banyak turun ni masalahnya ni. Sekejap, saya nak kena betulkan ni sekejap. Sama tak? Bagi nampak penuh. Let's go. Tamboga. Milano. Kan ni boleh main SS tak? Tapi dia left footed masalahnya. Zamu boleh main SS. Macam ni lah guys. Mana Stonequave? Mana Stonequave? Okay. Sampai selamat datang guys. Dia juga live di YT guys yang nak tengok view landscape boleh pergi dekat saya punya YT channel YNXM guys.
May not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously Cristiano Ronaldo!
Shot.
Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was
Michael
going in.
pula keeper dia. Batistuta.
Platini.
Allah.
Now it's Hazard.
Dan keeper.
Keeper sees it all the way. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Jauhnya.
Batistuta.
Alah, hai.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this
Senang pula
contest.
hilang bola.
Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stoichkov.
Alamak.
Busquets
Betul
kept
tu.
his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet.
Sempat pula dia sliding kat situ.
This is the
Jauhnya.
time you need that pace.
That's been cut out, well played.
Ref. Full kah?
Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic.
And Stoichkov!
Ui, Stoichkov baik.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mana bola tu?
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's following up!
Allah,
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
dapat nak congkir lah bola
Really
tu.
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Lambat.
They've played it short.
Lambat.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Dixon.
Milan disappointing in the end
Allah.
there. They lack urgency. Can he spark a counter here?
Cuba tu dia datang.
They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a great ball. Decent hit.
Wih, tiang dah.
There's another goal.
Ay, ya Allah, memang tak nak menang lah bola
Cleared
game ni.
without complication. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well,
Ya
it's plain
Allah,
for
Ryan
all to see who has
Shikkert.
settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Tar spots it and intercepts.
Eh.
No, that's been intercepted. Pull it. Pull it. That's a... And the shot!
Allah. Chitakoif.
It's a sharp pass.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Baru sampai sematang guys.
Corner number 2 then. Pull it with the short one.
Jauh boy.
Milan are looking to go
Tak bergerak
forward now.
langsung masalahnya.
Now it's
Ui,
Batistuta.
batis.
Now it's Hazard.
Weh, tak dapat. Tak dapat bola tu.
Shooting chance!
Tak ada bola tu.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mana tahu orang kat atas ni.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo with the challenge, and he
Dah
has given away a
pelo
free
dia.
kick. Pirlo has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now the ball's gone astray.
Ref.
Owen. Short
Yeah.
changes in with that pass. Milan
Yeah.
look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing
Mana gulit?
screams counter-attack,
Betul lah gulit.
but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Ush.
They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
Apa dia tah? Peneten tah. Wih,
Owen.
wih.
And
Ish,
Batistuta.
kenapa bagi dia space?
And he has
to do
kept
that?
it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a right
Di
smile
rep.
there.
Full of follow.
And it's Owen.
Laju sangat over ni pun.
Nicked it back promptly.
Tak menang siapa bola.
Back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Batistuta. Tar cuts out the pass.
Offside.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lambat duduk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ui, lambat.
Oh, good looking ball. And the referee brings the
Hey,
first
lambat.
half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Gabriel tak jadi guys.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 7,
The second half gets underway.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 37.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Taking place.
Oi, lambat.
Kaka.
Bola kerajaan pula dibagi kat
Puts
situ.
his foot on the gas. Batistuta! Marvellous goal!
Asyik kena bola macam tu
Whenever he reminds us
je.
of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic.
Another moment of
real
magic.
wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan have taken the lead. And Owen! Oh, taken with
Halah.
a two-goal cushion.
Ni padahnya
and it's
bila
looking
tak
safe.
skor awal.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is...
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Wildly off target.
And it's Batistuta.
Oh,
And that
Batis.
could set him on his way.
Batistuta.
He
Ni
won't
seorang
be
lagi.
happy with that one.
Aduh. Hai, Cili ni.
Strong and purposeful.
Oh, betul lah.
Batistuta.
Tengok tu.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a
Oh,
revival.
jauh mat.
Oh, he had to
Member
make
tak ada
that,
lagi
and
nak.
he did make it.
Nak pergi ke situ.
Well read, nice interception.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Owen.
29,830.
Oh, good ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes!
Weh,
Oh,
baik
the
bola
ball's come
keeper
loose
ni.
here. That's going to go
Oi.
a long way.
Bodoh kita tak jadi lah game ni.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number
Dia buat dah mata usi.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was
Alah,
ever so determined.
turam.
He's picked his
Allah.
way through. Can he put it away?
Man tak boleh buat apa.
Yes! And
Ui, dia start
surely
dah.
that settles it.
Start dah lustrik kita ni.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And he's had a hit. No, not quite.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly
On
feels the
target
need
lah.
to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I
Tak
suppose.
langsung
Yeah,
hantaran.
they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Stoichkov. He's in a great position.
Wih, rap. Tak full lagi ke? Ay, terlajak dah.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Turan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Ah, buat
So
apa
good
semua?
from him.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Stoichkov.
Stanchko.
Coming on to replace him
Chiellini.
is number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Pull it. That is a
Oi.
brilliant interception.
Depan tu ada dua orang, dia boleh letak bola tu dekat
Pretty
tepi
loose
macam tu.
pass. Oh,
Alah,
he's
alah,
looking
alah,
for
alah.
Owen. Chance! It's
Tak boleh buat
there!
apa kan.
Surely now
Defend
they
kita
are well
jadi pecah.
and truly out of sight. He just absolutely speared that in.
Game kita
Well,
lah ni.
the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Dia pun jadi lambat gila movementnya.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Nampak tak? Nampak tak?
Does well to get it back.
Padahal ni jauh lagi kot.
And here's Bale. Good read, needed to be. Well timed, excellent interception. Look at the Zamorano!
Oh ya 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 ya.
The best in the keeper.
Michael pula kat situ.
It's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 34,
Griezmann plays it short.
Griezmann. Substitution in progress.
Dapat tu.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at
Skillfully
ease on
cut
ball.
out. 4-0 eh.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Dapat tu.
Owen. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
There will be 5 minutes.
Well
added.
Panjang pula
Saw that
kaki
coming.
Tore
That was
ni.
well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rummenigge.
Hai. Lepas.
Oh, that's a key interception. Griezmann. Can he finish?
Ya Allah, keeper.
In he goes again.
Hai.
He scores.
PS4 ke? PS ke? PC. Ini football PC.
Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen
Aduh,
the
hai,
perfect example.
ujung-ujung baru nak dapat gol dia. Macam mana lah kita ni?
Still trying to make a game of this.
Macam best je,
That
memang
is as
best.
far as it goes.
Macam memang best.
A tale of two teams.
Kalau
one
ada rezeki nanti,
irresistible,
try lah main dekat
unstoppable,
PC.
The other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of
Please
that,
make
Jim,
sure to
what are you
watch the
thinking?
screen for
Well, there was a
information
distinct
bulletin
lack
from
of
the regional
clarity.
Oi, makin turun masalahnya. Pak satu main apa? Biasalah, takkan nak kena menang setiap game tu. Kalau setiap game saya menang, saya dah menang World Cup dah. PC boleh lawan mobile tak? Tak boleh. Crossplay hanya untuk konsol. Thank you for the like. Kalau setiap game saya menang, wih, kaya saya tu. Masuk tournament je menang. Masuk tournament je menang. Shit. Tak ya kot. Awak pergi main dekat konsol dulu, lepas tu baru cari saya balik. Crossplay hanya untuk konsol. Kan Konami dah bagi tahu. Crossplay hanya untuk konsol. Dolito. Oi, dia punya defend. Tak relax. Defend tak relate banget. Siapa menang? Dengan DX. X menang Kalau DX menang di 2 game Demi juga homeboys. Lamanya.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the
Let's
footballing
go.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the
Special.
perfect
Alamak, lupa
backdrop
lah.
for the players to walk
Nak
out.
masukkan Dodo. Wih, panjangnya kaki
Pre-match build-up has been
Baron.
fantastic. Now the game itself.
Shh.
The action has already started.
Alah, seluruhnya terupas tu. Balik dah.
Nedved.
Ya Allah, Batis. Pelik Batis. Pegang lu.
Wildly off target.
Okay, it's
No
come to
praise
nothing,
at
but
all.
it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Papi
Hoisted in.
Keeper.
Chips
Keeper.
it through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Syok.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
What about the counter attack?
Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's
Oi.
someone who's shown great leadership from
Uli
such a
Hones.
young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage.
And the shots!
Oi, tak nak masuk.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Tak nak masuk lah bola tu.
Sharp pass. Rummenigge. Nedved. Now it's can he put it away?
Ay, seluruhnya.
And that's what you call inspired
Seluruhnya.
goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big.
Baik pula keeper dia ni.
Well, he certainly wasn't in
Macam
the
Michael
mood
kan
to take
keeper
any
dia.
risks.
Bagi siapa?
Chiellini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kata Vieira.
Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Back into the middle.
Allah,
Saliba
slow
makes
sangat
the
lah.
interception.
Gabriel
And it's
Batistuta.
Veron. He's making a real surge on the left.
Bagi
Nice
siapa?
interception, well timed.
Siapa punya?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to...
Rummenigge!
Well, he got rid because he
bagi
was
siapa?
under pressure.
Luak terus. Lambat.
Rummenigge. And Mateus.
Bergerak le boy.
Rijkaard. Del Piero. Del Piero.
Ulmo. Tak dapat.
Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oi.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Hullet. Del Piero.
Alamak. Laju sangat lah Pero masuk.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Mana baru. Baron.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that
Baik.
right.
Ai, belum.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end,
Ya Allah.
oh, he's been has a goal. Goal!
Kenapa tak clear bola tu? Ya.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lambat clear.
Manchester United
Itu tu
have taken the
attack
lead.
kena gol.
I think
Haish.
the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Del Piero, well seen.
Del Piero macam mana lah.
Hernes. And it's lofted through here.
Ui, main
Araujo
lofted.
kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Juan Sebastian
And now the
Varane.
breakaway. Mateus.
Dalamnya.
That's clever. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh lah mat.
And the pass is intercepted. That's played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Main gila depan gol.
Veron.
Varane.
Great defending, strong and determined. Del Piero. Pull it. And here's Batistuta.
Oh, that was
Hey,
one
masuk.
big
It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens
Nak
up from
crossing.
here. It looks as if
Bola
it will
masuk.
After 43 minutes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to
Allah.
the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus.
2 added minutes has been
Araujo.
indicated.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Alamak.
Hernes. Veron.
Veron.
Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first half is done.
Ajar aku ni sampai dalam macam mana? Manalah saya tahu, saya tak main kat mobile. Pergilah tanya orang yang main kat mobile. Saya tak main kat mobile. Macam mana saya nak ajar?
Fan club celebrating
How would you
their
review
wedding
the first half?
anniversary
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Win the
So
ball.
both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from
Allah,
both
tak
parties
kena
in
pula.
the second half.
Lah,
But the
koyak.
score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just
Koyak.
settling back into this second
Aduh,
half.
hai. Baru cakap macam tu pun dah koyak. Benda siap.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Alamak. Koyak. Ha 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 ha
Cuts out the supply.
ha. Ha 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 ha. Koyak.
Now it's
Ha ha
Mbappe.
ha 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 ha.
Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Alamak.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability
Oh, lo mo
until
kena.
the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gets a good foot in there. And that's
Budak
put paid to
mobile
a
memang cepat
promising
koyak
move.
tu.
Oh, well played. Mateus.
Ada orang lah.
Araujo. Mateus. Looks to clip it forward.
Ya Allah.
He has found the way through. He's found some space.
He has saved the
Lambat, lambat,
goalkeeper's
lambat.
blushes there. What great defending.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
And it's Gullit. Batistuta in acres of space out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's headed upfield. Mateus. Nedved has it in a wide position. Real chance!
Ui, lambat.
That's going to go a long way.
Alamak. Tu bola tu
Manchester
ke belakang,
United
man.
do have a chance to counter here.
Tak dapat.
He can run onto that.
Boleh honest.
And
Shoot, shoot,
through to
shoot,
the
shoot, shoot.
goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Baron.
Baron.
Oh, and the shot!
Ui, nasib baik.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Substitution on the field.
Substitution on the field.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9.
Ui, dalam ya.
Batistuta. Number 10. Del Piero.
Uish, tak ada orang pula dah.
Koundé.
Number 26. Stoichkov.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Zamorano. Number 37.
Now it's Gullit.
Bale. Substitution in progress.
Zamorano. Gullit gets into some space. He's had
Let's
a
go.
chance. They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem.
No
You
space,
just
no
cannot stop
problem.
him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Tak dapat. Bolu,
And
man.
very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Main crossing ke?
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ui, lambat, lambat,
Excellent
lambat.
challenge there, uncompromising.
Out. Tak keluar bola tu.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lah. Keluar pula dah.
Nedved gets his pass away. Messi looking to run
Of
onto
course.
it. Now it's Figo.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Figo. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that
Ui,
these days,
dalamnya.
all part of a forward's duties.
Dalam sangat tu.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Chiellini.
Ui, jauhnya.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's Nedved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oi, apa?
Czech catches it safely.
Let's go.
And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And a
Pullet
quick
taking
reminder
in the
today, everybody,
accolades,
to
having been
make
named
sure
man
to
of the
put any
match,
litter in the
and
bin
deservedly
provided.
so.
Thank you for your cooperation.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat.
Joy of defeat. Oh. Aaron Fletcher. Ui, Stone Coif. Pinos eh. Let's go.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined
Second
us for
Bauer.
this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Holo. Let's go
Final ball
kuha.
not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Ooh.
It's Nedved!
What a save.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big!
Uy, tak masuk.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eh?
Ball is over the line.
Oh, ada spot macam tu.
Nedved. Fletcher gets over and intercepts.
Oh, ref.
And that is out of play. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, mak ay ramai nya.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the Rummenigge!
Alah, seluruhnya Rumi.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Haipan.
And he cuts out the supply. That pass
Allah.
has been well intercepted. And Fletcher! Oh, that's a foul. Which
What
side
the-
of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
Dah kena je.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Stoit! It's hit
Ooh.
the crossbar. That's a half-decent try.
Baik.
Stoichkov could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Koulibaly wins the
Koulibaly.
duel this time. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is
Ay, tak
all
sampai
of
lah.
those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed
Ya
the
Allah.
very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, shooting
Let's go.
chance! 100 goals.
Ui, 500 gol lah
500 goals. Stop everything and remember where you were.
The goal scorer. After
Not a
50
defender in
minutes
sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition
Alamak,
will
sangat.
inevitably react.
Awas sangat lah, tak bola tu.
Chouameni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on
Ya.
show here, but ultimately there was
Dia boleh.
no way through. And
Dia
that's
boleh
a throw.
tinggal bola tu. Oi. Dalam eh.
Shot at
Ui,
goal.
baik.
Sticks it away.
Bijak.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
selalunya.
This is wonderful to watch.
That was fabulous. The most
Oi.
adept of touches.
Bola asyik kena
The
intercept ni.
smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another
Ya
really
Allah.
clever finish.
Johor Darul Tazim
Johor Darul
grabbed the
Tazim.
equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded
Ya
any better, Peter.
Allah,
Yeah,
sepak
there's
kaki
the
kanan
old
boleh
cliche
kot.
about
Dia nak
how
sepak
teams
kaki
can
kiri tu
lose
kenapa?
focus after scoring.
Great chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Darren Fletcher very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Always onto this. Rummenigge
Allah selalunya.
really didn't have enough to... Oh, given away! Can he put it away?
Ya
It's
Allah.
loose now and they want to get it back.
Kejut.
Looking here to chip it through.
Dia kejut dapat bola
Nicely
pun.
intercepted. Rummenigge,
Allah tak.
Chouameni, Darren Fletcher.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi mana?
Going face to face with his great rival. Pull it. Chiellini. He's had a fair
Lambat
tumble
lah
under that challenge.
Mataus.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Darren Fletcher. Thuram did just about enough to come out on
Buat kerja
top
susah
there.
lah.
Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi.
Mana orang tak. Oh, kena.
He's gone for goal.
Ui, baik.
That is a super hit, but it was always
Super
just
hit.
off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Apa yang rushing sangat
He's a little
ni?
undercooked. And he's managed to get free. And the
Ya
pass is
Allah.
intercepted. Messi, there he goes. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with
Kita
it.
struggle untuk bawa bola ni atas lah.
And now they can spring out
Ya
of
Allah.
defence. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mateus, nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Keeper tu tak tangkap lah.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Out of play for a goal kick. We are into stoppage time. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Fletcher. Messi. Darren Fletcher.
Allah.
Bastoni makes the interception. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero. He's away.
Nanti.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Cool.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far,
Just a quick
I haven't really
announcement,
seen
it is
enough
now
to
time for
indicate
our
that the
special
opposition
lottery.
can come
Please
out in
grab
the
the
second
tickets you were
half
given when
and
you were walking through
improve
the gates.
to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
We want.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Turan. Del Piero. Pullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Dekat.
He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the... He's tried one! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish
Beyond
and
special.
absolute
Member gerak
joy.
terus.
And the lead is extended still further.
EX Soul. Shraful. Sembaka. Ooh.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth
Ya
about
Allah.
how much this game matters. The scene overflows
Apa
with colour
benda?
and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Tahu Mat.
Batistuta. Del Piero. Can he get it through? Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous.
20.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's
Dah dia
buried
bagi
it.
space
1-0.
kat situ, kita skor lah.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nedved puts his foot on the gas, and it's Hullet. Nedved,
Lambat.
Chouameni, Owen. Bayer Leverkusen have reclaimed it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero!
Ooh.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Del Piero. Del Piero going full tilt down the left. Now it's Nedved.
Selalunya.
Good read, needed to be.
Selalu sangat.
Messi.
Alamak.
Cafu. And it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alah, hai. Celih pula dah.
Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet. And Beckham!
Apa?
He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Ya Allah.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Eh.
Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew.
In with a header! He
Apa
steps
benda
in, and
yang
that's
kelang
the end of
kabut ni?
that. Schneider. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. Punched away.
Angkat lah keeper. Angkut ni Mat.
Lovely bit of skill. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Costa Curta.
Oh gila dia punya line.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Ya Allah.
Now it's Owen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Main je lah
struck.
sana Mataus. Apa yang
Cafu.
nak attack tempat yang sama
Oh,
je.
smashing header. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hullet looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Alah, hai.
And now they can clear their lines.
Ada orang Mat.
Cafu. Mateus. Half an hour played now.
Hai lah, hai. Member line cak ayam. Jadi
Messi.
sangkut gila game.
Can he spark a
Halu
counter
boss.
here?
Ah,
Now it's Schneider.
halu. Halu. Ya guys, saya tengah main dengan opponent yang internet dia sekejap okey, sekejap tak okey ni. So dia agak mengganggu sikit.
Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice
Tengok tak?
idea,
Nampak
but
tak?
the
Nampak tak? Benda.
execution was lacking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with
Tahunya.
their backs to goal.
Halu.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. And
Nampak tak?
here's Del
Nampak tak?
Piero.
Dia punya
Del
start.
Piero
Oh,
really needed
Cute
to
lah.
concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
angkut mat.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckham, given the lift of his goal. Pull it.
Apa benda lah hantar bola macam gitu.
Cafu. Now that's well seen too. And that is a
Aye.
little undercooked. Nedved looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alisson is there to take.
Tengah tak ada orang.
Now what about a counter attack? And it's Messi.
Apa yang duk switch ke
Messi,
attacking
good
sangat ni?
driving run. Oh, well played, well played. And we hit half time. A pretty decent
Aduh,
watch
main
this,
sangkut-sangkut ni.
and each side
Mata.
has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy.
Dah
And a
dokek
game
sebulan
which is
setengah tak
right
buka
on the
eFootball
edge.
minggu.
At half time, it's one each.
Wish, lama sangat tu.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive
Busy ke?
certainly, and a goal each.
Ke luar kawasan.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
La ilaha
Some decent
illallah.
ball. He's beaten the last man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates
Apa
were
yang kelang kabut sangat ni?
very annoyed.
Nedved. Del Piero with the
Alamnya.
cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi.
La ilah, lari saja.
Schneider. Owen. Pull it. Now it's Del Piero. Plays a sharp
Weh,
little
tak
ball here.
lepas.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and
Eh, bagi dia buat apa?
annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Weh, Tochi Meni mat.
That is good
Jauh lah,
pressure,
Tochi.
just hounded him off it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, that's well
Alah.
spotted. Beckham.
Ya Allah, tak nak main dekat lah.
Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Messi. Corner it is.
Oh, nak it. Mata pula.
So, third corner of the game.
Messi.
Messi.
Number 7, Owen. Number 13.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 9.
That's a little off
Allah.
target.
Number 19.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it
Fernando
turned out
Torres.
that was not the case.
The attendance for this match was 71,500.
He is
Weh,
through here.
Willy ke?
He's dealt with that really well. Dealt with nicely by the
Bagi
defence.
support lah.
What a throw in.
Oh. Paling sikit kita nak mati kat situ. Striker. Amorano. Bill. Rif. Lin terus attacking kita tu. Sama pula.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Schneider.
Schneider.
Coming on the field.
Jangan
Serginho,
boleh watching kat situ.
Number 27, Serginho. Substitution
Mateus.
in progress.
Lambat.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Yeah, I think if that can be
Buatnya.
repeated, there's a good chance of
here
a goal.
comes another cross. Mateus, Cruyff, Koundé.
Ya Allah, bagi
makes the
siapa boy?
interception. Now it's Bale. And he
La
cuts
ilaha
out the
illallah.
supply. Beckham, Serginho, picked out
Oh, shot.
brilliant. Torres!
Bagi shot.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Aduh, Nevet apa hal tak main
And that
sekali
could
eh.
set him on his way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to
Ya
a simple
Allah.
miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eh,
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved.
weh. Kau ni mat.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh,
Ah,
super
kena.
ball. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal by Leverkusen. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Aku sangkut ni masalah ni.
finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Sangkut,
Little
sangkut tu.
influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu driving on and making good progress.
Alamak, ada lagi
Steered
Konde
out
kat situ.
wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, played right into his
Allah.
path. Beckham gets over and intercepts.
Keep calm and carry on.
Oh, what a climb! It's run loose.
Gila.
Who's going to get there?
Benda boleh low cross. Pergi high cross lah dah.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the boss won't be
Yalah,
happy
janganlah
about that
fancy
at all. They
sangat,
were
gila.
pedestrian
Asing
in
lah
possession
betul.
and carried almost no threat at all. Just eases him off the ball.
Oh, ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
Julie. Cafu.
Bayer
Main
Leverkusen
passing je.
probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he
Allah.
attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tak ada luck lah nak
This is
score.
a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Gatal mata ni.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Beckham. Coming on to replace him is
Bale with the short one.
20.
Now it's Bale.
Petit. There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ambek.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a shot at goal!
Ui.
And that is the
Baik.
last effort of the game. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello, attendees.
Mateus
This is
taking
a
in the
World
accolades,
Children
having been
announcement.
named.
Ah. Uh. Bosu. Aduh, ya boleh header ke? Bullet header.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Ya ilaha illallah.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty
Oi, bagi apa?
promptly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pops him off it and wins back the
Oh,
ball.
lor eh.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the hit!
But
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And that interception
apa
was
dia
most
tahu?
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared away.
We rap.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Eh.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Rummenigge!
Alisson Becker.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ish, lambat.
Batistuta. And it's played forward.
Weh, no cross.
Nunez! Goal! Manchester United!
Hai ya Allah, tenang sangat lah kita lepas gol hari ni. Apalah.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever moves.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Hot knife
Hai,
through butter.
kenapa lah pergi buat benda yang kita tak selalu buat. Tak faham lah hari ni.
Transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. There's the shot. And yes, it's there. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rummenigge with the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good
Sang
chance of a
Rizan,
goal.
thank you for the like.
And it's Batistuta.
Tak dapat tu.
Midway through the first
Dia
period, and it's looking quite a game
Dia gelasi
here.
betul lah nak dapatkan bola. Benda ke?
Looking for options for movement. Guti,
Yang bagi dia je inside.
and here's Nunez. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern
Dia
lecture.
kena je free kick
Well, I
ni.
think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Great chance here from position A1. Messi! And here's Nunez. Pull it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time
Weh,
left yet.
tak siap. Tak dapat bola tu.
He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oi.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Works it forward. He could be in here. Has a goal!
Allah.
And that was very
Apalah yang kamu
necessary.
nak jatuh pula tu. Masih macam tu.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Benda mataus.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these
Ah,
days.
slow
but
sangat.
it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be
Weh,
with
bijak.
everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening,
And the shot!
La ilah, tak dapat bola tu.
And this is getting better and better. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they
Senang
manage
sangat lah
affairs
kita
from here.
And that's a foul. Simple
lepas
decision for the
bola
referee.
tu.
It's just beyond his reach. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Del Piero looking to get on the end of this.
Alah,
Proves too strong.
dia
Now it's
rasa nak protect
Darwin.
bola langsung Peru.
Messi. He's through
Kena.
here. Now it's Darwin. Well cut out. No
Ya
margin for
Allah.
error there at all. And the ball's a good one here.
Bola lah dulu.
Mateus. Rummenigge. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Minute added time.
And it's Nedved.
Kau lah.
Batistuta. Interesting ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Big chance!
Alat.
And it's there! And they're at it again!
Hai, boleh pula
Double
ilang bola
quick
depan tu.
time. And that really is so impressive.
So
And it's half-time here.
impressive. Satu, 5-1 ke 4-1? 4-1, 5-1. 4-1.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing...
Dapat tu.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Dreadful
now
miss.
That was a chance. What a chance.
Now it's Del Piero.
Pusing, hilang.
No, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge. Hullet. Del Piero. Real chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pinches it off him. Rummenigge. Oh, no
Aduh,
joy
aduh,
this
ganggu.
time.
Kenapa passing?
Distributed tidily. Darwin. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Batistuta and the shot! Nice control. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Guti.
Baik.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that
Alah, apa benda Rumi ni buat tu?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Over to the left. Guardiola does well to get it
Ngarut
back.
lah Del Piero kita ni.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Saya tak pergi range cut.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot!
Try a shot.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Messi goes short.
Del Piero. Coming on the
Guti!
field. Number 26. Stoichkov. Number 25. Zamorano.
Well seen.
Ya Allah.
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution in progress.
Mateus. Hullet. That's good play. And here's Bale.
Kau punya bil daripada kaki.
Guti. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's found the way through. David. Oh, shooting chance! Pull it. And the counter is on. Now it's Stoichkov. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Apa benda kau lambat sangat nak buat decision making gurit oi.
Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. And the finish! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Tak nak clear bola pula sini Viet ni.
Perfect. The invitation was there for him and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for
Oh,
that
yang
because they
pergi
never
passing
got
dekat
tight to the
dia
score.
tu.
Simple as.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
5-1 boy.
Taken back almost at once.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's a decent clearance.
Tak dapat.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Zamorano.
Tak dapat siap.
Chance here to counter. Guti. He's played him through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cleared without hesitation. Messi.
Lah gulit.
So what can
Kau tak
they
ambil?
make of this? Araujo gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Penat dah ni range kat kita
2
ni.
minutes to be added on. Messi. And there goes the final whistle.
Gila, GG lah, GG lah,
A
GG
tale
lah.
of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other
Unstoppable.
fragile and seemingly clueless.
Alamak. Division 1 pula dah. Wish dia so menang eh.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us
Oi.
for it. Well, there's a real
Apa ni dia?
familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle.
Eh.
Chiellini, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th
Alah,
game
kenapa
for the
lah
team.
cucuk macam tu?
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that.
Tak ada yang
All
nak
he'll
press,
be
man.
thinking about will be making sure that
Real chance! Goal!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason
Tentu
we just seen.
je bola
They have a
masuk,
habit
bola
of
masuk
making
hari
their
ni, man.
presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he
But
stuck
if-
it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Rummenigge! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to
What the-
capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a
Hello.
whole new complexion to the game. Oh, they could be caught
Good.
out here. Gerrard. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Thuram. And it's Nedved. Oh, super find. And that interception
lepas
was
tu.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. Oh, well played, well played. Mateus. Nedved. Del Piero.
Alah,
Musiala.
benda
Now
sia.
it's Owen. Chiellini cuts it out. And it's Hullet. And that could set him on. And Batistuta!
Stuta.
Musiala.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the
Mainlah
press,
gol itu.
and there's simply no way out.
Owen. Gerrard. Owen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Musiala. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And now they can spring out of defence.
Ay, ya Allah. Kenapalah ke bawah pula dah.
Oh, super ball. Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a good ball
Weh,
through.
tak menang bola tu.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Now it's Messi.
Tak payah switch play lah.
Really
Ilaha
added
illallah.
the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden
Selono.
chance to counter.
Left footed tapi
Back when
sepak
it
macam
goes.
gitu. Benda lah
Has
Allah.
been intercepted. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Batistuta. Hullet. And Mateus. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that
Turam,
coming.
That's
turam.
great positioning. So good from him.
He is through here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Barcelona have a free kick.
Ya yang berat.
Messi looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Rummenigge.
Tu ref tarik
Gerrard
kot.
wins the duel this time. Musiala. And here's Messi. Oh, good tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Ya Allah.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's got away. That is a great ball. Great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Costa Curta. And he's had a shot!
Ui.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Nedved. Now it's Batistuta.
But
Passing nice and neat. It could be in here. And we've reached half-time.
lambat sangat
Two sides
alhamdulillah.
have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Batistuta! Owen.
Tak ada orang betul.
Ericsson. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Gerrard.
Hai.
Finish! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer
6
bloody
pula dia
mindedness.
skor. Ai 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 ai.
Players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi with the short one.
Go cross. Duduk belakang orang buat
Here's
apa?
Ericsson. No way through, so back it. Musiala!
Ya Allah.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Lepas tu dia duduk division 1. Solid
And the
mat.
lead is 3. It is surely done.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona
Asyik pun
blast
ke laut dah ni.
themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're
Oish.
starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He could be in here. Now it's Stoichkov. And the shot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of
Lajak
how
dah.
to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So is this the start of a comeback?
La
Mosquera picks it up from the
Weh,
goal
mana
kick.
orang ah?
Caught offside that time. Mosquera.
Mosquera.
And it's Gerrard. Musiala.
Look, they're prepared to be quite
La
physical to
ilah, apa
contain
benda
any
lah di
danger
parking
that might come
itu
their
pula
way.
dah.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is
Tinggi
that.
sangat lah.
Oh, it's come loose. Mateus. Oh, that's been cut
Bagi
out. Well
siapa?
played.
Matayus. Oh,
Musiala.
Matayus.
Real. Oh, shooting chance. It's in.
Baik tu.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So
Ya
now the
ilah, pasti
difference
siapa
is
dah tu.
3. Played back in. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ya Allah.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah,
That's a
Okay.
foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking.
Lah,
Always looked
yellow
it.
je.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Jauh sangat.
Ericsson just eases him off the ball. Ericsson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He can run onto that. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Van der Ven getting this one clear.
Ya Allah, kau kacau lah, Roho.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Hits one!
Baik.
They're back in possession
Ref.
and ready to go again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Dekat. Ada lagi. Ada lagi
And
lah.
it's Rijkaard. Pull it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved. And that has been cleared. And he's had a hit.
Oh.
And that's off target.
Well, that's
There's a player in need of attention here.
yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time, perhaps, or maybe not. We'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Oh, that's
Gosh.
wonderful alertness.
Celui pula dah.
Chiellini makes the interception. Rijkaard. Nedved.
Weh. Lah, kena kepala je.
And here's Owen. And that's a good ball.
Aus.
Stood up well to him there. Pull it. That's a nicely measured
Mak
pass.
dah. Tak tepat lah hantaran tu.
Ericsson, very much a man of this moment. Gerrard. Messi. Now,
Oi.
great chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, almost a sixth.
A moment to try
Hampir-
and
hampir
place
tu.
the cherry on the cake.
Tak boleh
Ericsson
begitu lah
plays it
guys.
short.
Tak boleh nak. Tak boleh nak awan.
Here's Musiala. Gerrard!
A moment to try and place
kau
cherry
ni
on
lagi.
the cake.
Messi goes short,
5 minutos de descuento.
skims one in, and he's heaved it away,
Oi, datang balik dah.
and he's gone backward here, and that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down,
Mati
and the
dah.
referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So
Bola
this
tengah.
to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Betul lah
Time
tu.
for a cool head,
Tapi
and
tak
that is
pergi.
precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona are having a ball here. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that
Habis
really
lagi ke?
well and stopped it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Musiala. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And, you know, having a week to train after the regular season. How well do you guys think you will do tomorrow? In your opinion, huh?
I think we just play normal as long as we don't overconfident from the 3-0 here and we treat homeboys with respect and we'll do our best.
Itu dia, jangan overconfident. Jangan overconfident. Humble. Now, mungkin Rose nak cakap dengan Siska. Wow!
Tu. MV kena 3-0. Dang. Crossing lah ni.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here.
main crossing siap.
Colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Kejut aku.
Sukhothai with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a
Macam
real
tu
rude
je masuk
awakening.
bola dia.
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's played it in low,
Tak dapat tu.
and that has been clubbed away. And now the breakaway. Hullet. And it's Griezmann. Chiellini makes the interception. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Ilah yang kau nak jatuh tu kenapa,
Now
man?
it's Mohamed Salah.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Weh.
It's Griezmann.
Balik lu.
Oh,
Set
that's
it.
such a good run.
Oh,
More
set.
of that, please.
Berapa tu?
Oh, well played. Nedved.
Lambat.
It's run loose here. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Played back in. He's had a shot.
Oi, tak nak masuk.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Tak nak
That's a
masuk,
little
boy.
unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Lambat.
And it's Drogba.
Lah. Ya kan Grizzly dah rush kan dapat bola tu. Kena.
Gullit defending his corner stubbornly.
Rasa macam tinggi sangat lah positioning striker kita ni, guys.
Drogba could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Kena ejah lah lagi.
Xabi Alonso is there and he can pick it up.
Allah, compactnya.
Threads one in, and he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
I know.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit played out towards the right wing. Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Quality ball. And here's Del Piero.
But
Throw in. Nedved. In it comes.
ada apa tu?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Uish. Tak menang bola tu,
Drogba
Mataus.
absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tak dapat, man.
That is pretty much the end of that. And he's played it back. He's had it taken off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Del Piero.
Oh,
Van
jauhnya.
Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Kan kita rushing sangat ah.
Griezmann. Oh, played right into his path.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played.
Tak menang
And
bola
here's
tu.
Neymar. Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ejah kita punya ni lah.
It's their second corner of the game.
Attacking punya positioning lah. Rasa macam jauh lah.
And now they
Ya
can
Allah,
spring out of defense.
Gabriel.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. The message is clear. None shall pass. Griezmann.
Tarik.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ya Allah, Nabi Del Piero,
A
Del
lot of
Piero.
space here, a real opportunity.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Thuram.
They've
Bagi
been denied
siapa,
a chance to
Cok?
develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, kita punya attacking macam duduk jauh sangat.
Nedved.
Letih nak main terupah.
Forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Dijk kept his eye on it.
PC ke
and
bang?
he's
Ya
there.
dik.
They need to
Yang kat
play this
PC, dik.
quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Gullit.
Ya Allah.
He's beat Gullit! It's a loose ball. It's a
Rasa
foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
lagi depan mata
The
dia pula.
chance to pull further clear.
Jadi apa lah?
And check pulls off a
Save.
sensational save. Oh, he's missed it, and the referee blows. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely.
Dia
Warming
rekat
up
tak kan?
to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Boleh tak macam ni? Ini macam ni sangat.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely aimed pass.
Weh,
Neymar.
tak nak ambil bola tu.
Mateus gets a foot in here. Mateus
Ya, lambat-lambat.
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Bola.
It's Alonso!
Tak ada yang nak pergi kolek bola
And he
lah.
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ui, jauhnya.
That has been cut short. Rummenigge.
Sampai ya.
Have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Drogba. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Del Piero.
Lambat.
Pull it. Drogba. Oh, great
Ah,
chance.
kena.
Drogba! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Tenang sangat lah.
Number 15, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Sukhothai are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say
Lambat
the
gila nak
contrast of
kasi bola.
moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Jauh mat.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar. And it's Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an excellent interception.
Ya
That's another
Allah,
good
dia
win
boleh
of the
shot
ball.
pass kat situ.
He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sukhothai get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitutions taking place.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Zamorano. And Mateus. Rijkaard. Bellingham.
Wih, lambat lah.
Shifted upfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Nedved. It's Bellingham. Driving. It's Bale! And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Coming on the
Well, it was
field.
important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an
Apa
equaliser.
yang nak main shot pass sangat
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was
Ya
not
Allah.
great hit. He's got a goal. And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
Mistake lah.
Well,
Kita
there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the
anda
football.
boleh main lompas pergi main shot
And
pass.
it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and
Oh.
waiting moments ago,
Tak
already he has
gerak
scored.
pula.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sukhothai go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Hazard. And the finish!
Oi.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Pullet is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus takes control of it. and he's
Lambat lah
on the
Mateus.
move.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there.
Ya
Oh, he's been caught
Allah.
napping. He's Luis Suarez. And more and more and more.
Dia bila defend dah start mengarut ni, memang mengarut terus lah cerita dia.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips
Keras.
defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like
Bellingham
that.
masuk ganti siapa? Gullit.
Sukhothai grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how
Yang-
many is coming.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Lepas tu.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minit ref.
Mateus. And it's Zamorano.
Oi, dia cut in kat situ
Pull it.
pula.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Griezmann. Bellingham. Nedved. Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Ui, makin turun ni man. Lagi saya nak kena nak kena adjust saya punya squad jap. Mana tu ram seorang lagi ah? Tu ram double booster kita mana? Oh ni. Destroyer. Attacking defensive. So kalau ini attacking, okay good. Tinggi sangat ah. Taktik lebih kurang je. Ejah macam ni. Sub taktik. Beza yang tu je. Berapa dah? Sikit. Aduh, Imran pula tu. Kenapa petang-petang jumpa Imran? Aduh, Imran. Apa Imran ni? Sepang citizen ni. Baik. Solid.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the football. And the shots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner.
Apa mai?
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Tak ada orang berlari dapatkan bola tu.
Oh, super find.
Kena counter boy.
And the shot! Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Del Piero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Can he put it away? He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated, and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Batistuta. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Uy. Mana bola? Mana bola?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Alah.
And he welcomes it in.
Peluhnya.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lajunya.
He's in plenty of space here.
Batistuta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Costa Curta.
What?
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pusing apa macam tu?
Mateus gets a foot in here. Rijkaard. Zanetti. He's got tall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Del Piero.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies chance.
La ilah.
It's in. They have done it. They have
boleh berhenti pula kat situ.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been
obviously work done on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball. And
Oh wait.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Allah.
Half an hour played now. Neymar. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Ada sayang ada. Pasal po pula tak. Oh, King. Thank you. Imran apa hal? Oh, tengok bahan Imran. Asim tu like-nya. Alah, apa benda mat? Biasa defense saya tinggi sangat ah.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Defense tinggi sangat ni.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is lovely. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge, he's found a way through. Rummenigge stood his ground. Mateus!
Wait.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Saliba tries to clear. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and place it forward. Gavi.
Baik.
Mateus. And it's Hullet. Gavi does really well to win the ball there.
Mana dah?
Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Allah ramainya kat situ.
Costa promptly onto that, and that is that.
Defense saya ni tinggi lah saya rasa.
And here's Mbappe. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Del Piero.
Buat apa mat?
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's got space in the area. Decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Yalah, fokus.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Alah, ujung-ujung.
Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Sebabnya rasa macam tinggi sangat. Saya.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Neymar.
What?
And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Batistuta. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's Del Piero. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Araujo wins the duel this time. Rummenigge.
Rumi, betul-betul lah Rumi.
Target. Batistuta. Great hit.
Wih, boleh sip keeper dia baik.
Split second reaction.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. In by Del Piero. He rises!
Baik cek.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Spread out to the left. That is a great pick out. Thuram with the clearance.
Allah.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's
Ya
mindset.
Allah, jauhnya.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. Taken
Allah.
back almost at once. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Hai,
The
kenapa
game
macam
is full
tu?
of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a good ball played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Lost not found. Thank you for the light. Tengah try sebenarnya, tengah try formation yang lebih sesuai.
Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack. And that seems to be the plan.
That's a nicely measured
Hati
pass.
mola Lokman.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bale.
Alah, hai Stone Cold. Halus sangat dah Stone Cold.
Lookman. And he's managed to get free. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. Can he finish? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Lambat.
Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Hai, tak lepas.
He's had it taken off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kaká. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fiddles it through. Zamorano.
Oh, lah, tak ada orang.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the runner. That looks a good ball through. Has a goal!
Hey.
And yes, it's there!
Thank you for the late one.
2 ahead, late in the the day. Game over, surely.
Fan kita pecah lah.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Defense sedikit pecah lah guys.
So the lead now is 2.
Tak dapat tu.
Well, that's pretty much...
He's had a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers
are
are
crazy, and
crazy,
after
maybe there's some truth in it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Defense
And
pecah
things are much
kau ni.
healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one
Kena
went in.
ejah.
And here's Haaland. Valverde. And it's Zamorano. That is ended up in
Tak
no
lepas,
man's
cuy.
land. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great play.
Defense
And the
pecah lah.
shot. Sticks it away. Players
Problem dia dekat
ecstatic.
defense. Defense kita problem.
Fans
Kena
delirious. This is utopian.
Kena
That looks like a
ejah balik lah
preconceived
defense.
plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ya Allah.
And now he has two.
Dengan range kat bahal ni.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, not quite. Thuram. Referee looks at his watch
Jinji
and
Imran.
blows his whistle.
Jinji.
Well, what a game.
Kena betulkan kita
Unpredictable to
punya
the very
defense
end.
line.
Momentum shifting this way and
Gang
that.
bang.
The kind of match as new.
Oh, aim ni awak ke? Tak, saya punya defense pecah lah. So tak boleh pakai Celini lah. Celini punca. Celini memang punca. Whole player Whole player Sekejap, kena ada satu anchor. Mana? Lain style. Dia pakai anchor lah saya rasa. Destroyer ni terlalu mana anchor? Terlalu tinggi lah. Amat ni anchor ke? Saya prefer pakai anchor yang ada speed sikit. 8. Kali ni tak ni lah, tak sedap. Alah, tak sedap. Dia jadi macam sebab dia destroyer kan. So bila dia destroyer, dia jadi macam mana tu rasa dia.
Halo bosku, adakah?
Ada sayang aja. Siapa pula tak ada. Saya nak try main satu anchor jap satu anchor. Ikut. Oh. Yalah. Yang sepatutnya main try lah. Gang. Mudah guys. Cepat. Saya tak apa, tak biasa pakai mission tu. Lalu dekat situ Rodri ataupun Zakaria. Dia feel line saya tinggi sangat ah. Ah. Cepatlah bang. Cepat. Jangan lama-lama duk. Ada masa ni. Baru nak ni. Dia baik, dia cepat.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
buat apa? Tak tahu Rumi. Ya Allah, Nelson.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Buat dia pasir macam tu.
Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh.
Ui, lajunya.
They are.
Abiati.
And deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game, and I was particularly.
And the shot. Pedri.
Patah macam tu.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a nicely measured pass. Shevchenko, and he was alert to it. Pass somewhat off target. Messi is flagged offside. And it's Lewandowski.
And it's a
Coming off in
Lewandowski.
quick succession here. Lewandowski. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Alah, punca.
It's a nice idea, but the
Piero
execution
kita
was
punca tu. Alamak.
tries a shot. And the pass
Hai,
is intercepted.
di mana?
Mateus. Batistuta. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Del Piero. Chance! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oi,
A 1-0 lead established. Look, shapes to shoot!
sige ba?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet.
Alam nyo.
Neatly clipped into space. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eh,
Ajax
Tachiluwi,
looking to get their
Tachiluwi.
possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish
Oh,
and
sa tambi.
expensive
Uli.
to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in
Uli.
the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that's neat. Del Piero!
Allah.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He
Ah,
can
eh,
get
gawin
that
niya.
clear.
Yo, sangkap salah nyo.
Adams. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta.
Oh,
Oh,
lama.
well played, well played. Pedri. Lewandowski.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at
Tak
the
cukup
break.
agresif ah El
And
Missen ni.
it's Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mateus. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ya Allah,
Now it's
tak sampai
Lewandowski.
rupanya.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
He's in space and looking for options. Mateus. Yaya Toure.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now the finish!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk
Tinggi
gets across
sangat
to
lah.
intercept that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Del Piero.
And we're underway again.
Coming on to replace him
A
is
solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Buat ya.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko
Alah,
was alert to the
tekan pula.
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gullit has created one goal already. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Tak dapat.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ajax, the big chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
It's a foul.
Penalty.
It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Masuk.
It's in! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And Shevchenko
Ada impact
is in a good
Emerson
position
ni.
here.
Kalau
And that's been intercepted.
That's great
kurang
positioning.
impact
So good from him.
Yaya Toure. And here's Shevchenko.
baik pakai
Gullit. He's through here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta gets through on his own. He's had a shot.
penalty tu ref.
And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Wan-Bissaka.
Aduh, Emerson ni tak ada impact. Ni sebab aku yang tak pandai pakai. Oh, kena.
Shevchenko and the shot.
Lagi apa?
It's anyone's ball now.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lama.
Oh, good read.
That was well
Oh.
played, well stopped.
Mateus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passes short and sharp.
Oh shit.
Messi! Thuram is there and he can get that clear.
Kurang impact lah, tak ada impact. Si Emerson ni tak ada impact langsung pada kita punya team.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Lucu amat.
Number 19. Mateo.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no
Oh,
way
there.
through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he
orang yang
attracted.
masuk
There was
bagi
just
impact.
way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Defending in numbers,
Oh, there.
sharp and
Tak
uncompromising.
follow.
And it's Drogba. Griezmann. Right, Shevchenko. Griezmann.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he
Allah.
has stuck it into his own net.
Alat.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So
Tak follow
one
dah ni,
moment's crazy
bal.
confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Drogba. Oh, good ball.
Allah.
And the finish. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the
Ni
tension around this
kotak-katik kan
game
macam
played
tu
a
je,
part
guys.
in that because he should have put them ahead then.
Ajax have their third corner. Big header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Gerak kerja. Mission tak ada kerja.
Substitution in progress.
Ajax making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Mateus.
Tengah mati yuk dah.
And it's Drogba. And it's Griezmann. Pull it.
Mana
That is
man.
expertly dealt with.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tak lepas.
And it's Sterling. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Apa benda lah passing macam tu Aruho.
Sterling. Now it's Drogba. Looking for the runner. He can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Stoichkov.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although
Apa benda
there's still a
yang
chance for one last flick.
cepat sangat release bola si Batistuta ni.
Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Good running, strong and purposeful. There will be 4 extra minutes. Sterling, gently done. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Batistuta.
Maju betul
Gone
sampai.
forward. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Rummenigge.
Rumi.
Mateus. And Sterling. Drogba. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough.
Okay lah guys. Kita gerak dulu lah. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih untuk like and share. Terima kasih yang berkongsi rezeki. Terima kasih yang hadir. Terima kasih yang support. Saya doakan agar semuanya dipermudahkan segala urusan, diberikan rezeki yang melimpah ruah, diberikan kesihatan yang baik-baik saja, dilindungi daripada penyakit kita tak nampak, diangkat segala musibah yang sedang melanda, insyaAllah, amin. Terima kasih semua. Saya gerak dulu. Assalamualaikum.